Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah, and today I'm going to be discussing part 2 of Should You Film Your Hospital? My first video has been up for less than 24 hours, and boy, oh boy, is it getting some attention. This is obviously a topic that people are very passionate about and have a lot of opinions on. What I'm going to be doing is breaking down another social media post and providing a lot more context than I did in the first one. I think that the first video was really a great opportunity to introduce the topic. With this one, I'm excited to do some more deeper and more detailed analysis. Now, before I show you the video that the Twitter user had uploaded, I want to provide you some context on the location that he's visiting. He's going to be visiting the Montefiore Einstein campus, and we know that because at the beginning of his video, we can see the address, and just popping that into Google, we see that that's the location. When we go to the Montefiore website, right away there's this huge banner that says COVID-19 update. The hospital is doing a great job of making sure that this page stays current. When I visited it yesterday on April 6th, you can see that the date here is listed, and now today on the 7th, they've updated that. And I mention that because when it comes to conspiracies and conspiracy theorists, details matter. There's a conspiracy in particular where this is just case in point. I'm not going to go through it today, but if you're interested in going down a rabbit hole, check out the Mandela effect. Now, the first link on the Montefiore banner is for all elective surgeries and procedures. So when we click on that, there's all sorts of really great information about the updates that the hospital has to share. Right at the top, we're seeing that on March 19th, all of the elective surgeries and procedures had been postponed. And following that, there's the notice on all non-essential workers being directed to work from home. So their visitor policy has changed as well, and it says if we click here that we can have more information. So let's go ahead and do that. And what do we see? Visitors will be prohibited at all Montefiore locations, including emergency departments, hospitals, inpatient units, and ambulatory sites. And so if you go through this policy in greater depth, what you can see is that they have placed specific restrictions and guidance on certain types of patients and certain types of visitors. For labor and delivery, it says that one healthy partner may accompany the patient. Palliative care, same thing. And adult ED patients, one healthy visitor is allowed for patients requiring assistance. And there you have it. I've provided a tremendous amount of context and information about what the hospital is doing to mitigate the spread of coronavirus. They clearly have some plans in place that will be helping the situation tremendously. And this information is out there. You can go to most hospitals' websites and they're going to be showing you what steps they're taking to prevent the spread of coronavirus. So now let's go ahead and take a look at this video. Please try and keep your camera steady whenever you're recording. Just anything, just a general rule of thumb. At this point, you can see that the hospital address, there's a sign there. This is where I pulled the information initially. All right, and off we go. We're on a little adventure, walking around. You can't see anybody, nobody's out. And this is good. This is what we want to be seeing. Everybody's partnering together to stay home, to stay safe while we get through this pandemic. Here we go, off we go, on our way.
No ambulance, no long lines.
And that's right. That's to be expected. Remember, when we went to the hospital website, what we saw was this statement front and center. As mandated by the New York State Department of Health, visitor access to all of our locations will be restricted as follows. Visitors will be prohibited at all Montefiore locations, including emergency departments, hospitals, inpatient units, and ambulatory sites.
Walk all the way around to the front door. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt.
He said, let's go around to the front. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. We are walking to the front to see what is going on there.
Montefiore.
Getting kind of dizzy. Oh, and what do we have here? This is the Montefiore visitor policy that I had just described to you. And this is what it looks like online. Yep, he was just going to walk away and not explain to his audience what that sign was.
It is ghost town.
Yep, totally a ghost town, nobody around, as it should be. And up the stairs we go to the front entrance. Hey, look, people. I wonder what we're going to see when we get to the door.
That means they're not gonna let me film.
I'd say that's a safe assumption.
Well, as you can see, there's no long lines.
Just a quick reminder, we know why there's no long lines.
This is Montefiore.
Wonder what that was. Let's replay that real quick.
This is Montefiore.
All right, it looks like this is the COVID-19 policy that we saw when he was walking up the stairs and what's currently listed online. It also has listed the entrances for patients, and employees should have ID on them when entering the hospital. No, he didn't have plans to stop and explain to the audience what those signs were.
Check your hospitals, people.
This is actually one of the things that I kind of came to expect when I heard about this conspiracy theory, and it's super frustrating to see that because, as I explained in my previous video, what's attractive about this conspiracy theory is that people will look at it and say, I trust what I see, therefore I'm going to go show up to these hospitals, take some footage and upload it. They're not actually paying attention to everything, and they're not filming everything either. In a lot of ways, I see these videos as being dishonest. They are going in looking for information that's going to confirm their theories. It's very untruthful to actually not be providing the full context of the information that they're seeing. Walking by signs, strategically not recording things is just pretty ridiculous. I think that this theory is nonsense, honestly, because information can be easily looked up. You don't need to be an expert to do this. Nor do you need to be driving around hospitals and being a general nuisance to hospital employees. All you need to do is go to the hospital's website and look up their COVID-19 response. I can almost guarantee that the hospital is going to have some information there. And that's all I have to say about this post. So I'm probably going to do one more and then call it quits on this series. But yeah, you can already see with the first video, if you watched it, and now with this one, how easy it is to look up information on the internet and just see what the hospital had planned to do for the pandemic. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe. Really appreciate the support, everyone. All right, take care.